It's almost midnight. You're finally falling asleep. And then your brain goes, hey, remember that thing from 10 years ago? Suddenly you're wide awake, cringing at something you said in 2014. You're thinking of one right now, aren't you? Everyone has this. It even has a nickname, a cringe attack. And notice, it's never a proud moment. Your brain doesn't replay the time you nailed the presentation. It replays the time you said, you too, to the waiter who said, enjoy your meal. The same 3 or 4 memories on a loop for years. So here's the real question. Why does your brain do this to you? Because it's not random. And the reason is actually kind of disturbing. Start with how that memory got saved in the first place. When you did that embarrassing thing, a part of your brain lit up, the amygdala. The amygdala is your threat detector. It handles fear and danger. And it didn't file that moment under awkward. It filed it under danger. It flagged the memory as important and told your hippocampus, save this, in high definition. That's why you remember the embarrassing stuff in so much more detail than a normal Tuesday. But wait, why would your brain treat being awkward as a threat to your life? For that, you have to go back a few 100,000 years. Your ancestors survived in small tribes. Alone, you couldn't get enough food or stay safe at night. Being liked by the group wasn't nice to have. It was survival. And being rejected by the group, that could mean death. So your brain evolved to take social mistakes extremely seriously. Say the wrong thing, embarrass yourself. That's a threat to your place in the tribe. Your brain still runs that ancient software today. It just can't tell the difference between being exiled from the tribe and saying the wrong thing in a group chat. Now here's the part most people don't know. To your brain, that embarrassment isn't just an uncomfortable feeling. Psychologist Naomi Eisenberger ran a famous experiment to test this. She put people in a brain scanner and had them play a simple online ball-tossing game with 2 others. Then, mid-game, the other 2 players stopped passing the ball. They left the person out. It was a tiny, silly rejection. A game. But look at what lit up in the brain. The exact same region that activates when you feel physical pain. A part called the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex. To your brain, being left out and breaking a bone run through the same circuit. That's not a metaphor. Social pain is processed like real pain. So when a memory makes you physically wince, that wince is real. Your brain is running a genuine pain response to something that happened a decade ago. Okay, but that still leaves the weirdest part. Why 3 a.m.? Why not while you're grocery shopping? During the day, you have a bodyguard, your prefrontal cortex. It's the rational, adult part of your brain. It keeps the amygdala in check and says, relax, that was years ago. Nobody cares. Plus, during the day, you're busy. Emails, traffic, other people, constant distraction. Then night comes. You lie down, the distractions disappear, and your prefrontal cortex, the bodyguard, starts powering down for sleep. At the same time, a network in your brain switches on, the default mode network. It's what activates when you're doing nothing, and it turns your attention inward. So picture the scene. The bodyguard is asleep, the distractions are gone, and the spotlight turns inward. And the amygdala, wide awake, grabs the microphone. No referee, no distractions, just you and your greatest hits of shame. There's even a cruel twist in your sleep. During deep sleep, your brain is supposed to strip the emotional sting off old memories, but the memory itself stays saved, loaded, ready to fire again the next night. So that's the bad news. Now here's the part that actually helps. That moment you're cringing about, that everyone definitely remembers, almost nobody remembers it, except you. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. We massively overestimate how much other people notice us. It feels like you're on a stage with a spotlight, and everyone saw. But everyone else is standing in their own spotlight, worrying about themselves. The people who witnessed your cringe, they forgot by lunch, because that same night, they were lying awake, replaying their own. Everyone is the star of their own cringe reel, and no one is watching yours. So next time it happens at 3 a.m., try this. Name it. Literally think, that's just my amygdala, not danger. Saying it puts the rational part of your brain back in the driver's seat, and then be a little kind to the version of you that made that mistake. They didn't have a threat detector stuck in the year 2014. Because here's the thing that memory is actually telling you. It's not proof that you're embarrassing. It's proof that your brain cares, maybe too much, about being accepted by other people. And wanting to belong isn't a flaw. It's the most human thing there is. So the next time your brain plays that clip at 3 a.m., let it. Then roll over and remember, you're the only one still watching.